Hey yo, what up guys? Kyeezyz here, bringing you some free picks for the games today. Getting right into the first game, we got the Bucks at the Hawks. Spread for this one is 2.5 and the total came out to 231.5. Hawks have been playing really well following that trade. I do have them holding this game down at home. I'm looking at the total to go over for this matchup. First player prop we got is Nickeil Alexander-Walker at 4+ assists. He's averaging just above that at 5.3 in his last 3 games. He's hit this prop 2 of the last 3 times. And he's been able to hit this line very consistent against the Bucks. This is the first time he will be facing them as a Hawk. But previously, when he was a Wolf, he had no trouble hitting this line against them either. Then we got CJ McCollum at 4+ assists. Just recently joined the Hawks from the Wizards. He's averaging 4 assists in his last 5 games. He's hit this prop 4 the last 5 times. And then something to look at on the Bucks side, we got Giannis getting the double-double. He's gotten 14 so far this season, but most notably, he's been able to get 4 double-doubles out of his last 5 matchups against the Hawks. Next game of the night, we got the Thunder at the Cavaliers. Spread for this one is 6.5 and the total is 234.5. I do think the Thunder will take away this game on the road, even though they are missing Jalen Williams. I got the total for this game going under just because I think the Cavs are going to struggle to score against the Thunder in a quarter or two, and they just might miss this total. First player prop we got is SGA at 35+ points and rebounds. He's hit this prop 5 of the last 5 times versus the Cavs. He's averaging 36.2 so far this season. He's hit this prop 3 of the last 5 games. Then we got Lou Dort at 2+ threes as well. He's been able to hit this line pretty consistently against the Cavs, hitting the 3 out of the last 4 games. Then we got a head-to-head, SGA and Donovan Mitchell scoring over 59.9 points. Both of these players live in that 30 points area, and with both these players going to try to will their team to a win. Head-to-head prop that should have no troubles going over. Then we got the Clippers at the Wizards. Spread for this one is 6.5 and the total came out to 223.5. I do got the Clippers taking this game on the road. I got the total for this one going over, even though the Wizards are missing a lot of firepower after making that trade and Trae Young still not playing. But Clippers should be able to carry this total to an over. First player prop we got is James Harden at 3+ made threes. This line actually just got dropped for him. It used to sit at 4+, but at 3+, it's really good. He's averaging 3.7 made threes in his last 4 games. He's hit this prop twice. Then we got Chris Dunn at 4+ assists. He's averaging 3.6. He's hit this prop 3 of the last 5 times. This is a prop that he's been able to hit consistently against the Wizards. Then we got a head-to-head, John Collins versus Trey Johnson. We got John Collins coming out with more points this game. He's averaging 20.6 points against the Wizards. Pretty comfortable lead against Trey Johnson. Then we got Mavericks at the Knicks. Spread for this one is 10.5 and the total came out to 230.5. The Mavericks were able to keep this game pretty competitively last time they matched up, even when they were missing Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg, only losing by 2 points. I do think the Knicks will hold this one down at home, even though Cooper Flagg should be playing this game. He's listed as game day decision. They've been playing kind of since the Cup, but they've been locking back in, playing well and better every single day. I also got the total for this game going over as well. First player probably got is Mikal Bridges at 2+ made threes. He's averaging 2.6. This is a prop that he's hit every single time in his last 5 games. Then we got Jalen Brunson at 30+ points and rebounds. He's averaging just above that at 30.3 in his last 3 games. He's hit this prop twice. And then we got OG Anunoby at 23+ points and rebounds. He's been performing decently high above this line, averaging 26.2 in his last 5. He's hit this prop 4 times. Then we got the Jazz facing the Spurs. Spread for this one is 16.5 and the total came out to 242.5. Spread came out pretty high, but it is something you could look at if you want to do an alternate spread and maybe just make it like 12.5, 13.5, somewhere around there. Spurs money line is just not enough money for you to put into a parlay. So if you want to just fade this game straight up because there's not a lot of money in it, that's straight. But I do got the total for this game going under just because I think the Jazz will try to struggle. First player prop we got for this one is Luke Cornett at 6+ rebounds. He's averaging 7.4 in his last 5 games. He's hit this prop 4 times. Then we got Julian Champagnie at 12+ points, averaging 11.8 in his last 5 since he's got that starting spot. He's hit this prop 4 the last 5 times, only dropping this prop against Minnesota, but he'll get the spin back against the Jazz. Then we got Harrison Barnes at 2+ threes. He's averaging 2.5 in his last 4. He's hit this prop 3 times. Then we got the Pacers at the 76ers. Spread for this one came out to 7.5 and the total only 228.5. They weren't able to go over this total last time, but I do think the total for this game will go over this matchup. First player probably got his Tyrese Maxey at 3+ made threes. Line was sitting at 4+, just dropped down to 3+. He's averaging 3.7 in his last 4. He's hit this prop twice, but only because he had those kind of rough games against the Cavs. But against the Pacers, a less comp team, should be able to hit this prop no problem. Then we got VJ Edgecombe. We're also going to be looking at his threes made. He's been averaging 2.5 in his last 4 games. He's hit this prop 3 of the last 4 times. And then we're also looking at Tyrese Maxey's points plus assists at 35+. He's averaging 36.6 in his last 10 games. He's hit this prop 5 times. Then we got the Suns at the Nets. Spread for this one is 8.5 and the total came out to 217.5. I do got the Suns winning this game. You could go Suns money line, but with the spread being 8.5 against the Nets, that's not too bad. So you could look to add that as well, but otherwise you could just go with the Suns money line. First player prop we got for this one is Dylan Brooks at 18+ points. He's averaging 21 so far for the season. He's hit this prop 2 of the last 4 games. Then we got Mark Williams at 10+ points. He's averaging just above that at 11.6. He's hit this prop pretty consistently 4 out of the last 5 games. Then we also are looking at the Suns to win both halves this game. Should be a pretty dominant game on their part. Then we got the Celtics at the Pistons. Spread for this one is 3.5 and the total came out to 224.5. They did go under last time these teams matched up, and I am looking at an under angle again. Pistons tighten up their defense against the Celtics. Shouldn't let them get too many points above 100. First player prop we got is Cade Cunningham at 25+ points. He's been able to hit this prop 3 games straight. Last time he matched up against the Celtics. Then we got Jalen Duren getting a double-double, getting 19 so far this season. He's only gotten 2 in his last 5 games, so he's due for another. And he's been able to get a double-double 3 out of the last 4 times he's matched up against the Celtics. And then we're also looking at Isaiah Stewart, 14+ points and rebounds. He's hit this prop 3 out of his last 4 games. And if you look at the matchup specifically against the Celtics, he's been able to hit this prop the last 3 times he's matched up against them. Then last game of the night we got is the Heat at the Warriors. Spread for this one is 6.5 and the total came out to 238.5. Heat won last time these teams matched up. Warriors were missing the 2 key players on their roster in Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, but with those additions, I still do think the Heat will come out on top. I got the total for this game going over. First player probably got is Bam Adebayo, getting 3+ assists. He's averaging 3.8 in his last 5 games. He's hit this prop 4 times. And if you look at the matchup specifically against the Warriors, this is a prop he was also able to hit 4 out of his last 5 meetings. Then we're also looking at Bam's PRA at 30+. He's hit this line 3 games straight, and if you look at his matchup against the Warriors, he's hit this game 5 games straight against them. Then we're also looking at Norman Powell versus Steph Curry in a head-to-head, over 7.5 made threes for them. 2 really good three-point shooters in the game, and this matchup is always a 3-point heavy game, so a lot of threes we put up for everybody, not just Norman and Steph, but these are the 2 that are going to score the most. Head-to-head prop that you should have no worries about hitting. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, bet responsibly and gamble responsibly. And stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Swag.